You ready, Taurus? This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. I smile because this is really a huge week. The karmic episodes began last week around the new moon. And the reason it affects you is because it's all happening in Taurus. This is the North Node is in Taurus, and the North Node, so Mars and Uranus Mars is conjunct, Uranus is conjunct the North Node. All three of them are conjunct. And that sets off just like karma galore. And it's through at least the most of this week. And then when that starts to separate, you also have Venus in real heavy activity, because Venus is sextile. Venus, your ruling dignitary, is sextile, which is it's working with, in cahoots with the energy of that karmic, transitional, huge, explosive, like change, dynamic change. And a few days later, like Friday, Saturday, Venus becomes this grand water trine in the sky with the South Node and Neptune, while she's also in opposition to Pluto, which is also dynamic change. Which the pressure points legitimately this week, probably Taurus for you, are maybe just pressures, feeling like people are pressuring you, pushing you. That's okay, because maybe that's how the karma comes. That's how the change occurs. The universe is, I say, kindly pushing you to the areas you should have gone already by yourself. But instead of doing tower moments, they're legitimately like blocking you in, so you only have one direction to go. And as irritating as that might seem, it's a blessing, because you've been asking for this blessing. You've been asking to be pushed in that direction. It doesn't look the way you thought it would, but you are definitely getting pushed in that direction. This is also a very sensual time for you, because any sextile between Mars and Venus is extremely sensual and sexual and high charged. But you might in some ways feel pressured. Well, let's put it this way. With an opposition to Pluto, your primal instincts are going to arise to the surface. Oppositions to Pluto are usually like game changers in your natal, but this is on a natal chart. We're talking transits. But what I'm saying is they usually are associated with real, not just challenges, just detriment, something that you won't be able to overcome. And this is the thing, because you're always going to lose when you oppose Pluto. There's nobody that cannot oppose Pluto. So here's what you have to do. Don't oppose Pluto. Don't resist your primal nature. Your primal nature for some reason needs to come out. And it wants to come out, and it's being super fueled by these changes. And your primal nature, like, give over to it. Because not giving over to it is actually what is going to break you down or cause any kind of detriment that's happening in your life right now. So one of those primal urges, it could just be like trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. Those are internal guidance systems that have been put there for, hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. These sensations are trying to tell you the right way and the wrong way to go. And then there's that grand water trine. There's a very romantic energy, especially with that trine to Neptune and sextile to Mars and the Mars-Uranus conjunction. I think that you could want so badly a change in love that you end up like chasing after those primal urges, or trying to resist those primal urges. In other words, it's not going to make sense to you. It's not supposed to make sense. Taurus, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Please remember to click subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. And God, please, Taurus, leave the comments below, because I definitely want your feedback on this energy. There's always an extended reading, and I will post the link. I will pin it to the top of the comments, and I'll also post it in on the top of the description box, so it's easy for you guys to find. You can also join the Unbound membership to this channel and get unlimited access to all of that hidden content that lives on this channel that nobody else can see but Unbound members, and you will get access to that, which includes all the extended readings. So think about it. Embrace the in-between. This is Libra energy. This is ambiguity. This is also economy. This is trying to balance things out with somebody else. And being able to basically balance out your responsibilities with the responsibilities of another. Flamingos depend on each other for protection. They also stand on one leg for economy, to like economize their energy. They absolutely can fly, and flying in a flock of such a brightly colored feathers helps to defend them all. So it's kind of saying you got to learn to lean on others. You can't do this all by yourself. And that might be a point of contention and real struggle for you right now. Whatever the struggle is, this is what you're being asked to do. Trust in the great mystery, dive in. So this is like just getting yourself soaking wet and diving in head first. In other words, it's not going to make sense, but you got to just trust somebody. And there is always enough. There's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of feeling. There's a lot of psychic, intuitive, yes, understanding energy, like connection. But this is very emotional for you. This is very difficult for you. It's maybe very difficult for you to lean on somebody and actually share your emotions with them. But this is like being washed away in emotions or somebody else's emotions and allowing that to be free flowing instead of blocking yourself from it. And then we have love is all around you, which is Gemini energy, people singing your praises. And this is people saying good things about you, serenading you. But it's almost like there's a lot of compliments, there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of chatter flying at you like crazy. Okay, Gemini energy, lots of communication. It could be that you just have to trust that somebody means what they say. It seems like somebody is flooding you, like they can't get enough of you, or that you can't get enough of them. I hope that it's mutual. Now, this could be somebody pursuing you like a recruiter. This could be somebody pursuing you like an agent. This could be somebody pursuing you. It's good, but they're flooding you. They just it's like I want you bad kind of energy. Bring a gentle touch and time for a deep dive. So this is maybe a connection, Virgo Libra connection, falling in love, taking things steady, and in some ways just like diving head first into a romantic situation, a romantic situation. Maybe realizing just how lucky you are that you have such a supportive partner, or meeting somebody who is so supportive that you can't help but sing their praises. But either way, you're recognizing the contributions of somebody else and how they have carried you, or vice versa. They're doing it to you and hopefully you're doing it to each other. But this is sort of like a mutual appreciation. It's a very romantic period. So you take it as it will. Romantic means ideal. So this is an ideal time for you. That opposition to Pluto, I think, is just intensifying things and bringing you to your primal senses. If you bow down to your instincts and don't try to challenge them, this is going to be a very magical and powerful week. We've just begun this reading. Taurus. Balance spirituality and practicality, which means your faith needs action. What you have faith in and what you believe in, it's like bringing your dreams, manifesting them into reality. It's like putting action to word or thought. It could even be strategically laying the groundwork for an actual plan. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. This is your connection to Neptune. This is the trine to Neptune, this sense of the beginning and the end. Meditate and contemplate so you start to understand how you can actually make something happen, or trying to comprehend how could this be real. It may seem too good to be true. It may seem like a dream that is like it's almost too hard to grasp. This is real Piscean energy. I feel like you're just going to have a creative charge or be creatively charged this week. And then we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, and hold your vision. So whatever you have been working diligently on, you're halfway there, which may make it feel like you're nowhere near there, but you are. You have to keep going because your hard work is paying off. And I think for the first time in a long time, you're going to see that. You're going to see the switch, like you're at that halfway point, and you're going to start to see that switch between something I just conceptualized, something I just thought might happen, and something that I think I've actualized because I've been so diligent about it. Now that we got the base reading, I gotta pull these cards. Taurus. Rose petals. Cooperation. And I am blessed. Cooperation is what it says it is. It's working with others. Rose petals is here. Rose petals, I kind of want to read to you. Hold on. I feel like I read this to you guys already. The path is beginning to clear, and all obstacles will soon vanish. Your time of waiting is over, and you move forward with confidence and renewed clarity. The blocks and challenges you faced in recent months were essential to your ultimate success. Sometimes it's best to wait, and sometimes the universe acts on our behalf. For just as nature has her seasons, we too have our seasons. We must respect life's ebb and flow. This is a time to move and a time to be. There is a time to move and a time to be still. Now is your time. Your dreams, what I say, come to fruition, and it feels like rose petals fall down from heaven. Enjoy the journey. Holy shit, what a beautiful breakthrough. What a beautiful breakthrough. Cooperation. It's like you see, like with Flamingo, how everybody has come together and brought you to this point. You did not do this alone at all. But it's like you see, or a team effort that you're working on. It's like everybody that you just feel it all come together. Everybody in support of everybody else. You're in support of them too. This is something like a dream realized, something that's manifested from the coordination and cooperation of many different people. And then we say, I am blessed, seeing just how blessed you are to have the people on your side that you have. And realizing that you have earth angels and that you are protected, that sometimes it may be hard to trust, but honestly, you are going to see the face of God. And the reason you're going to see it is because there's nobody else that could work this miracle. But the miracle has been working for a while. It's just now you recognize it. Now you see that this magic doesn't make sense. That everything coming to play in place as perfectly as it has doesn't make any sense, except that your drive and your energy has created that vortex that made it happen. But this is really when you start to see the coming into focus of a dream come true. Through a lot of people's energy and a lot of people's effort. We are not getting any small readings at all this week. And yours is probably one of the biggest. But I gotta say, Aries blew me the fuck away. Expansion. Your life is about to just absolutely explode. Rapid expansion, and nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong means all those things around you, all those tensions around you are really just balancing acts for the total goodness. And then we have whispers in the past. So you could see this coming, you could hear this coming, or there were rumors about something that you were hearing coming along, like that game of telephone. So it's not like you didn't know this was coming, but it was just whispers, or it was just thoughts or ideas or suggestions before. And now, bam, it's not anymore. There's rapid and explosive growth that's happening to you. Expanding your vision. Definitely it's how you see things is expanding. The way that you perceive yourself and understand. But this is also like a rapid glow up, a rapid blow up of your life, right? Maybe hold your vision is, you know, when things go so good, it's like when things go so good, it's like God is really testing you. Well, who are you really? Who are you really? You're going to see and know exactly who you are. I don't know who was it that said, money doesn't make you who you are, it reveals who you are. So when you have great deals of success, get ready to be revealed for who you actually are. So it's important to hold your focus in terms of hold your morality. But even your morality itself may be changing because you never saw things in this way before. Because you never really realized just how many people, spirits, angels, actual people were working in your favor. You never saw this all come together like this before. Nothing has gone wrong. I want to understand this card a little bit better. Life is a great balancing act. And even under crunch time, people have your back. What do you mean nothing has gone wrong? What do you mean by that? What do you mean nothing has gone wrong? Okay, we have one. But let me clarify. What do you mean nothing has gone wrong? God, what do you mean nothing has gone wrong? I think somebody's left or moved away. Somebody decided to leave or take off. Yeah, or I don't know, or there's a need for travel or change of environment. Somebody has moved on, or you feel like moving on, right? But you're clear on it. You're clear on it. It's like that's what's clarifying nothing has gone wrong. So if somebody's moving on or you're deciding to move on, it's because they realize that that's the direction they have to go. It's not because you've done anything wrong or you've lacked anything or vice versa. It's simply because they found a way through to the next step. There's also nothing wrong with you for taking advantage of that boat ride and allowing yourself to advance. And use the blessings that you've been given. You finally put the hardships behind you. You finally found a way forward. You finally figured it out. Like all the craziness, you finally figured out the way forward. With some divine intervention of aha or clarity. Leave your comments below because I want to know how this is playing out in your life. I'm just really curious. And don't forget, guys, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above. I do a daily tarot card reading there. Monday through Friday. That's a live chat, which I'd love for you to join. We have singularity here. So it may be that you have to go solo. It may be you realizing, I have to leave this space. I have to go solo. I have to go out on my own. It's because of the strength that everybody around me has given me. It's because of the fortitude that I am now clear. I have now figured this out, being able to forward, just move forward. I think a real opportunity has come your way, and you may have to go it on your own for a while. And it's almost like I don't know, it just makes you feel even more blessed in some way, or because you've had to go solo for a while, there's just this sense of really feeling your aloneness in comparison to being around others. I just feel like you found clarity. You know which direction you have to move in, and it could take you away from your comfort zone or, you know, people who have supported you. There's something here you've got to do on your own. I don't feel like this is a betrayal of people. This is actually, in some ways, maybe I don't know, you being the representative of them as you move forward. So you might be representing somebody or becoming a representative. But this is definitely like a singular position that is in your future. A singularity. What does that mean? Can you please clarify what this is, this solo? Can you please clarify? Heartbreak. Okay, so maybe you're going, you're heartbroken, or it's sadness that made you want to go solo, or that's what clarifies. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. So it's like somebody really disappointed you, and that comes, that you are recognizing that somebody they disappointed you by taking away support, or lying, or betraying you, or stealing something from you, and that really broke your heart. But now you're starting to understand why it happened. You're understanding the purpose, because now you have a newfound purpose about you. Because something happened to you, you're deciding to go it alone, not because you're bitter, because you're strong, and you realize that maybe you fell too far back, you felt too hard on, or leaned on too much on others. The Judgment card is here, which is a decision being made in your favor. The Emperor is here, which is Aries energy, and then Cancer energy is here. I have to say, this is the conjunction, because you have Aries energy, that's Mars. You are in Cancer, so that's you moving forward, having the energy to move forward, making the decision to move forward and to go it alone. Making a decision to move forward and to go it alone. And you're locking yourself in. Because I think you're just disappointed, and you're sick of being disappointed in the way things have been. And in some ways, even though you have been blessed with so much goodness and support, you know that this leg of the race, you have to run yourself. Oh my God. Let's go to the extended. I can't wait.